Hey, welcome back to Carroll's Corner, brought to you by Flagship Cruises and Events. Coach, what do you say we get right to it? By the way, welcome back.
And thank you, and I can't wait another year.
The most sought-after athlete in the county is this guy right here, Madison's Kenan Christon, right?
I heard a lot of big guys looking at him, knocking on that door. He's special because he's got vision and he's got explosive speed. And he is a class sprinter, and when he crosses that goal line, it's like he's hitting the tape to win 100 meters.
I guarantee the play we're about to see is in just about everybody's playbook. It's pretty standard stuff, right?
Pretty standard stuff, but when you give it to a guy that's really special, it's a little bit easier to be productive. So we're going to start ourselves off with a zone, but let's just talk about the formation. We can start with a pause, and what we've got is 3 receivers at the top here, and we've got 1 receiver down at the bottom here with the running back to the receiver's side. So they actually have 4 potential receivers here to 1. What they've done is, as you can see, is they have forced this team to defend the entire field. So you spread them out. That's the philosophy of the spread offense. And then you create running lanes. So here's our zone. Everybody moving in pairs and combinations to this way to work up to the linebackers as they come off, leave him unblocked, and make him read the quarterback. The quarterback reads him, he eyeballs him, and if he does not immediately come down and take the running back, he hands the ball off. Well, they want to hand the ball off.
Yeah, you bet they do.
So let's see what happens when they do. Remember, though, we got the whole field spread and pause. So it's not fair. You had to spread the whole field by alignment, and now you got to play the whole field. That play started because the defensive end got up the field, quarterback handed the ball off, and now we got a 3-way go. So he could have gone vertical, he could have gone to this side, or he can cut back. They have to defend the entire field, and with a guy that's that fast, that quick, with that kind of explosion, how do you do that? Let's watch. Couple cutbacks, great explosion, ball protection. He crosses the finish line. That's pretty special.
He turns 2 yards of space into a 20-yard touchdown.
Yeah, exactly.
So a lot of teams have in their playbook. This next offering, a little slightly more sophisticated in that not everyone does the option double screen type thing.
Yeah, the way we used to run it anyway, this would be an option double screen. Again, we have 3 receivers at the top, 1 receiver at the bottom, and this time he's over here. So you have 3 potential receivers and 2 receivers. Force them to defend the entire field like they are. And one of the key aspects of being a smart football coach is get your best player the ball in space. Okay, so he's the best player. Get him the ball in space. You can hand it off, or you can do extended handoffs, which would be like little swings or screens. So what he does is he's going to swing down here, and they're going to run this would be called a swing screen, and they're going to run a jailbait screen here. He's going to come back. You're going to wind up. We'll pause it in just a second. Let's see what happens, and we'll get ready to pause. There's the swing, pause. Now, look at all these guys wasting their time rushing the quarterback. Look at where all the linemen are. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers to this side to protect the jailbreak screen, and we have 1, 2, 3 to this side. I like those odds. Now, if everybody blitzed, typically we would throw the jailbreak screen and lead him right on up the field here. They did blitz, but he's such a special athlete. Get him the ball whenever you can in space. And then these linemen basically, he's going to block number 1. He's going to turn up on number 2. He should turn back for number 3. And a simple little dump turns into a play like this.
With a predictable result?
Yeah.
Again.
But look at the big bodies out in front. And arm tackling is not going to work. Don't even waste your time. And he's in the end zone.
All right, so we've seen him in a traditional way, not so traditional way, and now perhaps a play that might be dying at one point in our lifetime of watching football. But the kickoff return is still a big part of the game.
Special teams. If as you go to the next level, if you're really good at special teams, it's the fastest way to get on the field. And I think he's one of those guys that's really, really special at special teams. And what is a kickoff return? It's an open field play, just like a deep interception is, just like a punt is. But this is even tougher because all of the defenders are still down here as he's getting the ball down there. That's not good odds. I wouldn't kick to this guy. That's the way I would defend him. But they kick to him, and let's see what happens. This is going to be a return left. And he does something kind of unique here towards the end that's pretty fun to watch.
Let's roll the video. There we go.
All right, so we start off. So a lot of space, a lot of open space. Okay, what's he going to do? He's going to run a return left. They're setting up, they're blocking for the left to this side, and let's watch. It's going to start with speed. Remember, he's got great vision, great speed. He finds the hole and pause. And what we find is this picture's a little bit blurred, but he is pinned into the sideline. We're going to see it in a second. And you have to remember, the sideline is the 12th man on defense. The sideline, pause. The sideline never misses a tackle. If he touches that line, he's down, no forward progress. And they're going to pin him in. They're going to pin him in. He has nowhere to go. 9 out of 10 guys take what they can get and go down. He changes the option, changes the angle, attacks the defender, knocks him back off of his feet because he was surprised by it, and then runs back into the end zone. Very few people can do that.
It seems, Coach, when an athlete is recruited by Alabama, just about everybody in the nation then starts recruiting him. This is this year's bluest of the blue chippers.
You know, there's a number of guys in the county that are outstanding. He is outstanding, and it's going to be fun to watch him not only this year on the high school football field at Madison. It's going to be fun to watch him at the next level, and who knows, the future is his.
First episode of Carroll's Corner in the bank. We'll see you next week right here.
With a great one.